Mad Alliance was howling as Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. This is going to be my reaction interview for Season 1, Episode 27, the final episode of Gurren Lagann. Kick back, chillax. Let's get it.
Well, Nia, I'm here.
Let's go.
Just like I promised.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Impossible. Sentient life forms can't possibly escape from a multidimensional labyrinth.
Don't underestimate us. Tengen Toppa! Gurren Lagann!
This is beyond epic.
Just who the hell do you think we are?
As you wish. We will fight on an even playing field, using the same form in which you find such comfort.
What does that mean?
It is his way. He is attempting to inflict absolute despair on us by fighting and defeating us on equal terms.
Lord Genome, you have a body.
We are in a super spiral universe where thought is given form. Let me join this fight, though my body is temporary.
Okay, Genome.
I would be honored.
Nia, I know I don't have the right to act as your father, but you've done well.
I thank you, my father.
Have you snapped out of your 1,000-year doldrums, Spiral King?
I am no king, just a simple warrior. The same as you are, Viral.
Sir!
Let's go. Go!
Is that?
What's that?
That is the anti-spiral's homeworld.
What?
She is correct. We anti-spirals were once a spiral race like yourselves. But when we learned that the evolution of spiral power would lead to the destruction of the universe, we annihilated all those who possessed the power of the spiral and drove the few surviving life forms to the far corners of the universe. We halted our own evolution and locked ourselves away in this pocket universe. On our home world, we sealed away our bodies and any possibility of evolution. This form is the symbol of our determination.
Whoa.
Fascinating. That is your home world, is it?
Give it all you've got! Leave it to me! That planet don't belong to you! I got the best wife in the universe! Swing!
We will make you regret your insolence!
He's building up massive energy! It's on par with the birth of the universe!
It's almost like a Big Bang.
And that's what they're going to hit us with?
Won't that?
Infinity! Big Bang! Star! Burn in the everlasting hellfire of creation! Be utterly annihilated! Down to the very last scrap of DNA!
That's universal level damage.
Simo. Oh, honey.
It's bad, but it'll take a lot more than this to finish him. Not yet. We're not done.
Simon!
They're not out yet.
Leave this one to me.
Okay, Lord Genome.
Rasengan! Overload!
Oh!
Do not grieve for me, daughter. My soul once drowned in a sea of despair and weariness.
I have
reawakened.
newfound respect
This
for
body
Gino.
created tomorrow for all spiral life, I will gladly give it.
Your deaths will be for nothing. Be gone!
Rasengan is suffering a quantum breakdown.
Just what I was waiting for!
Okay, Gino.
Simone! Take it!
Whoa!
Lord Genome, let's do this together.
How can things get more epic?
Impossible. He allowed himself to undergo quantum breakdown so he could become one with the energy.
That's how.
Eat this! Never!
Mark my words. This drill will open a hole in the universe. And that hole will be a path for those behind us. The dreams of those who have fallen. The hopes of those who will follow. Those two sets of dreams weave together into a double helix, drilling a path towards tomorrow. And that's Tengen Toppa. That's Gurren Lagann. My drill is the drill that creates the heavens!
Huh?
Save on! Lagann! Impact!
If this is how it must be, protect the universe at all costs.
They did it.
Of course we will. Humanity isn't that stupid.
Simon! Do you read me? Simon! We're being contacted by one planet after another from across the galaxy! The freed spiral races are all sending us messages of joy and celebration! There are so many others like us out there!
Yeah! My boy! Ah!
Nia, I will never forget you. Through the end of the universe.
I love you so, Sima.
Yeah, I do too. I love you.
What? Whoa.
Sima.
It's all right. We knew this would happen. Both of us knew.
Yeah, but it's not...
Defeating the anti-spirals meant that this was going to happen.
Nia was a virtual life form of the anti-spirals. I'm amazed she hung on as long as she did.
She always was one tough cookie.
It's in your hands now, Rossiu.
But Simon!
I'm just Simon the Digger. There's someone better suited to go down the tunnels I dug.
You can count on me.
We had lots of fun, didn't we?
Simon!
That was such a great ending for the show. Simone and Nia finally having their wedding. And it's over. They formed, what was it? Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, which consisted of everybody. Literally everybody. Simone, Nia, Lord Genome, Viral. Two people who I now have newfound respect for and who I actually like now. It consisted of everybody, every single person, and that was probably one of the best fights I've seen in anime so far that I've watched. You guys have to understand, you guys are probably like, there's so many better fights, Joe. Well, I've only watched 5 anime so far. Yeah, I've only watched 5 anime so far, so I haven't seen all the fights out there that there are to see, but out of all the fights that I have seen so far, the Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann versus the Anti-Spiral, that was one of the craziest. They were literally like fighting, like in, how do I explain it? They were out in space. I don't know how to explain it. It was just so awesome. I'm trying to explain. It was at such a large scale that, like, I don't think I've seen a battle happen before. Like, the people on Earth could, like, the Gurren Lagann and the Anti-Spiral, they weren't even on Earth at all. But they were just so large that the people on Earth could see the Gurren Lagann and Anti-Spiral fighting out in the universe. And in the end, it was Simon did the exact same thing that he did to Lord Genome. He, pierced the drill through the Anti-Spiral, and that killed him. And basically when that happened, it freed all the other spiral races. So there's like, it's not just the people on Earth that exist. There's like a bunch of different planets, I guess, with different spiral races that exist. So they were all freed when that happened. Then Simone had the wedding, and it sucks that Nia's gone, but like they said, she was just a virtual creation of the Anti-Spiral. She was created by the Anti-Spirals to be a messenger, and so when the Anti-Spirals were gone, Nia didn't have much time left either, but at least they got to have the wedding, so that was nice to see. And Simone pretty much took it back. He pretty much did the same thing that Yoko did. Remember when Lord Genome was defeating, that they had that 7 years of peace and stuff, and Yoko took the back seat and, did her own thing, was a teacher, and didn't do any more fighting. That's pretty much what Simone has now done after the wedding. After the defeat of the Anti-Spiral, he just took a back seat, and he's just doing his own thing. Viral is now captain, and while they're doing all the fighting, Simone's just took the back seat, and now he's just Simone the Digger. I definitely agree with Simone on what his response to is it Kimmy? I think the boy's name is Kimmy, maybe. But the boy, when he said like, well, if the spiral energy is so strong, why don't you use it to bring Nia back and also all the other fallen people? But like Simone said, there's a limit to everything, and something I agree with is, bringing people back from the dead, that's not up to them, that's up to God. It's like the same thing with alchemy. Like, you can create a bunch of different things, but it has its limits. You just can't bring people back from the dead. At that point, bringing it in any situation, if you're trying to bring someone back from the dead, I see that as trying to play God, and bringing someone back from the dead, that's a decision that's up to God and up to God alone. Nobody should try and play God. So I agree with that. They've died. They had their time. They died. They're dead. Let them stay dead. A lot of time of time has passed. Like, everyone looks... It's gotta be more than 7 years, like, versus the last time when 7 years had passed since the defeat of Lord Genome. This... I don't know how much time has passed, but it's definitely gotta be more than 7 years, because they look at least like in... I don't know. They look pretty old. I'm not trying to knock on them or anything, but they really do look pretty old. Guys, this was... again, I've only watched like 5 anime, so, you know, there's still a lot for me to explore. But out of all the anime I've seen so far, pretty much just like every other anime I've seen, this is one of the best anime that I've seen so far. And I remember, like, at the very beginning when I first started watching the show, you guys were like, this anime, well, this is one of the manliest anime that there is. And after watching all 27 episodes, yeah, this is definitely one of the manliest anime that I've ever seen. This anime will show you what it is to be a man. I feel more manly after watching it. Seriously. And one thing I loved, I think it was in episode 25 or 26, it was the piano version of Roro Fight the Power. Honestly, I think I like the piano version more than the original version, just because, I don't know, it's softer, and they played it at just the right scenes, so it's like it put you in your feels. And yeah, I really like that piano riff of Roro Fight the Power. And I think there's another version too, but that version, it only played once, and I still remember it because it was Simone's arrest scene. So I kind of don't want to think about that, because whenever I think of that version of Roro Fight the Power, all I think about is Rasu arresting Simone, and I don't want to think about that. But the piano riff of Roro Fight the Power in these last 2 or 3 episodes, that's like my favorite version of the song. This anime had really good songs, had really good action, had a really good, really deep, and really well developed story. I loved everything about this anime, and I remember people telling me, Joe, it starts out slow, but just hang in there. It gets better and better as the show goes along, especially in the second arc. I remember people telling me that. I mean, it isn't like I was like super amped for it after the first episode, but if the first episode interests me, that's a good thing. You know, that's pretty much the pilot's job, is to get you interested into the show and, you know, make you want to watch more. So after the first episode, I had interest in the anime. Then as it kept going along and along, more people were introduced, more crazy things happened, the story got deeper and deeper and more complicated and more interested. I got more and more interested in the anime, and yeah, I absolutely love this anime. Like I said, 2007 anime, it's an older anime, and I call it a gem. This is a golden gem in anime. But that's about it. If you guys have enjoyed all of my reactions and reviews for Gurren Lagann, let me know what y'all thought. I absolutely enjoyed watching this show. It was a great ride, and thank you all those who joined me on this ride for Gurren Lagann. This was my reaction and review for Season 1, 27, the final episode of Gurren Lagann. Links on my social media will be down below in the description box. Smash the like button. Share this video with anyone you feel would enjoy. If you are new around here, you like what you see, tap the subscribe button and ding dong the notification bell to join the Mad Alliance on our journey to 100,000 subscribers. My name's Joe, aka Mad Joe C. I hope you all have a marvelous day. Mad out. Mad. Strong. Together.